Hello and greetings to everyone. We are to answer the following exercises for application on profit and loss. Question 1. Calculate the percentage profit or loss in each of the following. Question A. We have a cost price of $5,000 and a selling price of $7,500. Take solution. Question 1. A. Cost price is equal to $5,000 and the selling price is equal to $7,500. Comparing the cost price and the selling price, you see that the selling price is higher than the cost price. That means a profit was made. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, which is equal to $7,500 minus $5,000, and this will simply be equal to $2,500. This is the profit made. Now we have to find the percentage profit. Percentage profit is simply equal to the profit all over the cost price times 100% over 1. This will simply be equal to the profit, which is $2,500 all over the cost price, which is $5,000 times 100% over 1. Performing all the necessary simplifications, 2,500 will go into 5,000 2 times. The dollars will strike off with dollars. 2 will go into 100 50 times. So this will simply be equal to 50%. 50% is the percentage profit made. For question B, the cost price is 54,000 francs CFA and the selling price is 40,000 francs CFA. Comparing the cost price and the selling price, you will see that the cost price is higher than the selling price. That means a loss was made. Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, which is equal to 54,000 francs CFA minus 40,000 francs CFA. And this will simply be equal to 14,000 francs CFA. So this is the loss made. Next, we have to calculate the percentage loss. Percentage loss is equal to the loss all over the cost price times 100% over 1. This will simply be equal to loss, which is 14,000 francs CFA all over the cost price, which is 54,000 francs CFA times 100% over 1. This will simply be equal to performing the necessary simplifications franc CFA, we strike off franc CFA. It's 3 zeros, we strike off 3 zeros. Next, if we divide 14 by 54, it gives us 0.259 times 100 gives us 25.9% to 1 decimal place. This is the percentage loss to 1 decimal place. We go to C. C, we have a cost price of $3 million and a selling price of $2,600,000. Comparing the cost price and the selling price is less than the cost price. That means a loss was made. The loss will simply be equal to the cost price, which is $3 million minus the selling price, which is $2,600,000, and this will simply be equal to $400,000. So this is the loss made. Next, we need the percentage loss. Percentage loss is simply equal to the loss, which is $400,000, divided by the cost price, which is $3 million, times 100% over 1. Dollars, we strike off dollars. The 5 zeros in 400,000, we strike off 5 zeros in 3 million. 1 zero in 3 million, we strike off 1 zero in 100. 4 divided by 3 gives us 1.33 times 10. It gives us 13.3%. So this is the percentage loss. For question 2, calculate the cost price in each of the following. A, we have a selling price of 75,000 francs CFA and a percentage profit is 15%. A, selling price equal to 75,000 francs CFA and percentage profit is equal to 15%. We need to calculate the cost price. First, when profit is made, the cost price is simply equal to the selling price minus the profit as such. Now the next thing, we need to find the profit. Profit is simply equal to, we are going to take the cost price times the percentage profit. We divide all this by 100%. This will simply be equal to the cost price. We are going to replace the cost price with selling price minus profit. Then we multiply by the percentage profit. Then we divide all this by 100%. So this will give us the profit to be equal to the selling price, which is 75,000 francs CFA, minus the profit, which we don't know, times the percentage profit, which is 15%. Then we divide all this by 100%. As such, we know this is for profit. The highest common factor of 15 and 100 is 5. You see that the percentage sign here will strike out the percentage sign at the denominator. 15 divided by 5 gives us 3. 100 divided by 5 gives us 20. Next, we are going to cross multiply. 20 times profit gives us 20 profit, equal to 75,000 francs minus profit times 3. 75,000 times 3 gives us 225,000 francs CFA, minus profit times 3 gives us 3 profit. Next, we are going to transfer 3 profit, the negative 3 profit, to the left hand side. This will give us 20 profit plus 3 profit is equal to 225,000 francs CFA. 20 profit plus 3 profit gives us 23 profit. Is equal to 225,000 francs CFA. For us to get the profit, we are going to divide both sides by 23. 23 profit divided by 23 is equal to 225,000 francs CFA divided by 23. This will give us the profit to be equal to, dividing 225,000 francs CFA by 23 gives us 9,782.6 francs CFA, which is approximately 9,783 francs CFA, to the nearest francs CFA. Now, knowing the profit, it is very easy for us to find the cost price. The cost price will simply be equal to the selling price of the item, which is 75,000 francs CFA, minus the profit made, which is 9,783 francs CFA, and this will simply be equal to 65,217 francs CFA. So this is the cost price of the item. We go now to question B. For question B, we have a selling price. The selling price is 1,200,000 francs CFA, and the percentage loss is 30%. We have to calculate the cost price. First, when a loss is made, the cost price CP simply equal to selling price plus the loss. So this is how we are going to calculate the cost price. First, we are going to start by looking for the loss. We know from percentage loss is equal to cost price times the percentage loss all over 100%. And this will give us the loss to be equal to cost price, which is the same as selling price plus the loss, we multiply by the percentage loss, we divide by 100%. This will give us the loss, which can be written as loss over 1, to be equal to the selling price, which is 1,200,000 francs CFA, plus the loss, which we are looking for, times the percentage loss, which is 30% all over 100%. Percent, we cancel percent. 10 will go into 30 3 times, 10 will go into 100 10 times. Next, we are going to cross multiply. 10 times loss will give us 10 loss is equal to 1,200,000 times 3 gives us 3,600,000 francs CFA, plus the loss times 3 gives us 3 loss. Next, we are going to transfer the 3 loss to the left hand side. This will give us 10 loss minus 3 loss is equal to 3,600,000 francs CFA. 10 loss minus 3 loss gives us 7 loss. 7 times the loss is equal to 3,600,000 francs CFA. Next, for us to get the loss, we are going to divide both sides by 7. 7 loss divided by 7 is equal to 3,600,000 francs CFA divided by 7. 7 will cancel 7, we will be left with the loss to be equal to 514,285.7 francs CFA, which is approximately 514,286 francs CFA. This is the loss made. Now, knowing the loss, we can easily calculate the cost price of the item. The cost price of the item is simply equal to, we are going to take the selling price of the item, which is 1,200,000 francs CFA, plus the loss made, which is 514,286 francs CFA, and this will simply be equal to 1,714,286 francs CFA. So this is the cost price of the item, which was sold at 1,200,000 200,000 francs CFA with a percentage loss of 30%. Question 3. Calculate the selling price in each of the following. A, we have cost price is equal to $19,000 and the percentage profit is 10%. We are required to find the selling price. Knowing the percentage profit simply means a profit was made. For us to get the selling price would simply be equal to the cost price of the item plus the profit. Next, we have to find the profit made from the item. The profit will simply be equal to we are going to multiply the cost price by the percentage profit, then we divide by 100%, and this will simply be equal to the cost price is $19,000 times the percentage profit, which is 10%. Then we divide by 100%. 10% will go into 100% 10 times. 19,000 divided by 10 gives us 1,900. So this will simply be equal to $1,900. This is the profit made. Knowing the profit made, we can easily find the selling price of the item. The selling price will simply be equal to the cost price of the item, which is $19,000 plus the profit made from selling the item, which is $1,900, and this will simply be equal to $20,900. This is the selling price of the item for which a profit of 10% was made. We go now to question B. For B, we have cost price of the item is $25,000 and percentage loss is 25%. We have to find the selling price of the item. When a loss is made, the selling price of the item will simply be equal to the cost price of the item minus the loss. Next, we have to find the loss. The loss simply equal to the cost price times the percentage loss that we divide by 100%. By inserting the values, this will give us the loss to be equal to the cost price of the item, which is $25,000 times the percentage loss, which is 25%, we divide by 100%. 25% will go into 100% 4 times. 25,000 divided by 4 gives us $6,250 is the loss made. Next, knowing the loss, we can find the selling price. Selling price of the item is simply equal to the cost price of the item, which is $25,000, minus the loss made, which is $6,250, and this will simply be equal to $18,750. Therefore, the selling price of an item for which its cost price is $25,000 and percentage loss is 25% is $18,750. We are done with the correction of the exercise for application. If in case you have any questions, feel free to leave your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.